Hi guys, this is Maisha Gibson from Joy of Julian, and I have been meaning to do videos. I've been told that, man, you're slacking up. You haven't done any videos lately. So I thought, let me go ahead and get started. So one of the reasons why I haven't been doing any videos because I've been so busy with Julian. As you know, Julian had his 18th birthday, October 12th of 2019. And so we're super excited. I have just been a little overwhelmed because I'm not used to him being an adult. He's 18 now, and so there are a lot of things that I had to do or even be introduced the first time. I really never thought about it. I have, but kind of one of those things that kind of snuck up on you. You got guardianship, you have Social Security, you have Medicaid, you got all these things that he qualifies for now. If you're in Houston with me, you have the Harris Center, and then if you're in Fort Bend, you have Texana. You have all of these different things. And he was in Texana first, and now we're transferring everything to Harris because that's where he is currently. So every time you move that center, everything that you did with the first center moves to the next one. They just transfer the information. So you don't lose your space. You might even go up even more. The number stays the same. Pretty much you just go to the next one. What else has happened? So, of course, he's a senior. So, not only did he turn 18, he is graduating this year, which is one of the things I want to talk to you about really quickly. So, I don't know everything, but I am willing to share. And my life is an open book when it comes to advocating for my son because I didn't get this. I just happen to have God put people in my path to help me along the way. And so, my journey has been maybe slightly better. I won't say easier. I will say better because I have well-informed people, and being in education, I get access to things that most people wouldn't have access to, or I know the questions to ask because of my background. My background is in special education. That's my specialty. I don't teach special education. However, I am in special education. Every teacher is, because we're the ones who decide or see something different in your child. We're saying, ooh, this is something that doesn't look like they're on the right path. I think there are some red flags here. Let me see what I can do to help this child. And so I'm the bridge between the parent and the school, pretty much is what I am. And so due to the fact that I am an educator, I get to see things on a different level. And the fact that I have a background in special ed, I was able to see things about my child and notice them without it being in regard to, being on me. Because it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about that child. It's about the individual that needs the help. So always remember that if you put them first and realize that it's not about me, if I'm sick, I go to the doctor, right? So if your child is having some special issues with a specific subject, why not get them a tutor, or why not keep going? And if that doesn't work, there are people who are here for a reason that get paid to help your child. So give them that, because if you don't, then that money goes to waste. I tell my students all the time, make me work for my paycheck. I'm here for you. So instead of fighting me or being combative, let me do my job, because the job I'm here to do is to educate you. And so I am here to educate you parents on some things that you could do to help your situation. And if there are questions that you have, please leave it in the comments section, and I will be sure to get back with you at a convenient time. I try to look at everything. Give me at least 48 hours, okay? And that's the deal. And what I don't know, I will get an answer to. And or they'll help you as well. I'll just get you some resources, and that's the biggest thing, having resources at your fingertips. But going back to Julian, so like I said, he's 18, and now we know he has to graduate. What I didn't know is that he has to graduate first before he can transition to the adult classes that they have. Most of our children can go to school, I believe, till they're 21 or 23. I'll get back with you on that. I thought you stayed in the school until you figure out, you have to graduate at 19, I believe. And then I thought in special education that you had to, up until the time, 23 or whatever, then you graduate. I didn't know you had to graduate whatever your senior year is, and I won't say it's 18, it could be 19. So whatever your senior year is, you have to graduate first. After that, you transition into the adult class where they start training you for work. Whatever you can do, they try to train you to go to work. So you do like a work transitioning class thing, And you still can go to school, but you don't go to the same classes as you did before. They're pretty much trying to get you to be self-sufficient and independent. Well, I have notes, right? The teacher and me. So just some of the things to celebrate. Julian went to his first homecoming dance. That was scary. He wanted to wear a suit, y'all. He didn't want to wear jeans, but you couldn't do that anyway. You had to dress up. So he was spiffy, and he did his thing. And I will share some pictures with you guys shortly. He did the homecoming dance. He was an honorary team captain along with some of his teammates. They had the girls who were cheerleaders, and they came out. It was so awesome. I was shedding tears. I was a big old baby because I just can't believe that this day has come. This year has come. It kind of sprung on me because, like I said, I didn't know you had to graduate first in your senior year and then transition to the adult transitioning class. I thought I had years to plan. Okay, so no, you don't. So if they're 18 or 19, whatever age they are, in their senior year, they have to graduate first before they can transition to the next group. Because your kids can stay at later and longer. And here's the deal. If they need it, let them do it. It's not about you. I want my child to do this. Because at the end of the day, what is the alternative? Them sitting in all adult daycare all day? If you have them where they can actually be moving and they could be learning the skills, put them in school. What do you have to lose? It is still a routine. They won't get out of it. And they're moving into their lifestyle. My job is to make sure that my son has the best quality of life that he can give himself. And if I can help him acquire that, I'm going to do that. And so that's the goal. But anyway, Julian last year, he was on an honor roll for the whole year. And, we joked about it a little bit, and I'm going to be honest, and I hope I don't offend anybody. But I'm very real with my kids and real with the teachers, and I'm real with myself. And once you get to this place of not complacency, but contentment, you're more like, okay, he does what he can do. He does what he can do. If he's being lazy, which at times he can be, on the phone, we snatch the phone. Sometimes we replace it with a book. But with his favorite books, we go out and we look for books. Can we do more? Yes. Can he do more? Yes. But I'm trying to relinquish some of my control. He's 18. There's certain things we try to put in place in the routine where we switch it up. So what books you want to read today? Even if it's for 20 minutes. 20 minutes is 20 minutes. He used to be 0. So we take what we can get. He has his academic patch. Julian, go get your Letterman jacket for me. He has an academic patch that has the E for his school, and it has the academic excellence. He had A's all year. Now, let me get this, and I'm going to go in deeper with this. The fact that my son has an 80 and above and 90 and above, when I tell you he's earning those things on his level. He doesn't want to do it that day during the class. They're like, don't push him, whatever. The mommy and me, because I've treated my kids the same way. There's no difference between the other ones. Now, of course, we have to treat them different as far as expectations, in a sense where, yeah, you still gonna have an expectation. Let me see. Come see. Y'all see this right here? You see what that says? Show him, Jew. Show him, boy. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at this handsome guy. See? See what that says? It says Julian. He earned this jacket. You see this academic excellence? Well, guess what, guys? He has another one. And it's going to be on the other side, or they say either on the other side down here. We're going to get that sewn on. Thank you, Julian. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
You can go back. Well, he's watching this thing. But anyway. Show him again. I didn't get that. Let me see. And that says Gibson, go blue for Jew. We're going to add a few more things on there. He don't even know that yet, but anywho. But he's trying to show you. He's proud of that jacket. So he earned that last year. He got it for his birthday. My brother, his uncle, took care of that. And so he earned it. But imagine that could be your kid too. And so this year he received another one. So I thought it was a fluke. I was like, hey, get another one. So his total high school years, he's been on the honor roll. But we push him and push him. They laugh because I'll send that homework back. He can't go to whatever. He loves basketball, but he can't go if he don't finish his work. He loves computers and being on his phone. He can't be on his phone at the school, however, but he can be on the computer. No, he can't get that if he doesn't do his work. He's a helper. He helps with the other kids, in the wheelchairs and things. He can't do those things. Set the expectations, set the goals, because if not, guess what? You're going to be the one doing all the work. When he was little, we used to do that. We used to speak for him. The doctor said, you need to cut it out. And so once they told me that, I have been doing it ever since. I helped my family understand it. We all, my children's father, their family, I went in there and I said, look, Don't do this with him, don't do that with him. And I mean, I was just this blunt because it made my world harder because I was the one with him the majority of the time. And then I told the teachers that. I've told the individuals, I couldn't even think what I was going to say, the individuals at daycare, I told them the same thing. So remember this. Whatever you do, set the expectation, and that's what will happen. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, and I'm not going to say that you're not going to have to do it more than once. You might have to do it 20 times. You do it 20 times, you get up 21. Let's keep moving. You keep pushing. No limits right there. You have to understand that your child is different in the manner that it's going to take a little more effort. It just is. Everybody has, especially if you have more than one child, there's always one that you got to put a little more effort in. Maybe you got to put a little swift wind behind them because you know that they move slower than the others. Same thing with having a kid with special needs. We use some of the same strategies. It's not like you have to go out of your way and get a special interventionist to come in. You can do this, but you have to be willing to put in the effort and put in the work. Like I said, Julian, we've been working on his independence, and right now he is doing a wonderful job. Now, the expectations are about to change because he's 18. He wants a car, he wants to drive, he wants to do all these things. Do I think he should? Probably not right now. How I can't tell him that because I want to continue to keep pushing him because he can. I believe he can drive. I believe he can do it. Now, the other people around him, would he be able to function if somebody cut him off, threw him the bird or wallet? I don't know. So, that comes in time. Right now, we all know that we're going to be driving him, period. So his other little brothers better get ready. But I just want to share with you some good things that's happening. He's graduates in May. He's super excited. It's coming fast. I wasn't ready, but I just want to share you some tidbits about that. And I'll be doing a few more videos this evening just to follow up on independence, setting the expectations for your child. It's never too late. It's never too late to set the expectations, change the standard. You can do it. The consistency is key. The more you do it and the more you stay in love. Now, don't do it combatively because, these are some stubborn human beings. I'm stubborn. And so he got some of it from me. He got some of it from me. However, it's more so because they're stuck in their ways and they're so used to their routine. So change sometimes can be difficult. And the older that they get and they're so used to doing things inappropriately or being able to get away with certain things, it's time to stop. And so just take control and just reroute it. Do it in love. Put a little sugar on it. And see what they can do. And I'll continue to update you on Julian's successes and all the things that he's going to be doing. And I can't wait to share more. Thank you. Go Blue for Ju.